Hi, everyone. It's about 5:30 on Thursday. This is video number 302, and it's your closing comment for today. The market, if you recall this morning, we talked about the amount of fair value versus the opens, and so while the Dow looked like it was going to be down 300. In fact, it only opened down about 150 because of the fair value, although it did get down to minus about 240 in early trading. But it clawed its way back and went sideways for most of the day until about 3 o'clock. And the last hour of trading saw it go up 299 or 1.2%, NASDAQ up 108 or 1.1%, S&P up 33, 1.1%. The biggest winner of the day was the Russell, up 23.57 or 1.7%, and even the transports managed to be up 100, 1.1%. The news, as we discussed this morning, was all about the continuing claims being slightly better than the prior week, but greater than the expectations, and also the continuing claims at 19.5 million, down a little, but nothing appreciable. And as I said this morning, next week that 148 will go into it. We had stress tests today, and the financials were stronger all day, based on the fact that they were relaxing the Volcker rule. And then after the close at 4:30, they announced the stress test, and the Fed has decided that there will be no buybacks, which is not a big deal because most of the banks had already suspended them for the second quarter. And so this will be for the third quarter, and they will also be capping dividends. The banks will have to resubmit their capital plans for the year, and clearly, if they're not earning it, they're not paying it as far as dividends go. In other stock news, we had Nike miss both top and bottom line. The stock had closed around 101 and change. It had a range of up to 103, and then on the news collapsed down to 96.76. The last trade there is 97.80, which is down $3.60. Boeing was also downgraded today, although it didn't really matter. The stock closed down $1.81, but in fact had been down 6 during the day. Disney also has had problems with reopening petitions from their employees, as well as the local people in both California and Orlando. The stock was very weak yesterday, closed down 71 cents today, but excuse me, but as with the Boeing, that was not much of a drop, considering that during the day it had been down as much as 4. Facebook, which was higher today, has been informed by Verizon, which is a major advertiser, that they are pulling all of their advertising for an indefinite period of time until Facebook can figure out a way to shelter them from being involved in any of the questionable political and hate speech type information that goes up on Facebook. The internals for the market today were 9 to 5 up on the New York, 2 to 1 up on the NASDAQ, and volume on the NASDAQ actually shrunk today by about 20%. On the Dow, we had 22 up and 8 down. The big gainers were Goldman Sachs up 63 Dow points, UNH up 48, and Apple up 33. But Goldman and JP Morgan are both, along with the rest of the financials, trading lower tonight by a couple of dollars each. We will start to see earnings next week from the financials as earnings season starts again. And at that point, we'll be able to see what, in fact, the dividends are going to look like. Also, oil, which we discussed first thing this morning, and we were down here, and I said I was looking for support at the right in here at 36 3/4 to 37. The oil today traded down as low as 37.08 and turned back up and closed right near the high of the day and up on the day. So we hit the support and started right back up. The other one that I want to show you is the gold, which had a slightly different bent to it. It actually hit the highs for the full session last night and early this morning, and came back down to support and closed down 4.5, as you can see, but way up here, up on the range, fairly, little over mid-range. So, and last but not least, Inovio, which I've been discussing all week. This is a company that makes an injection or delivery system for COVID-19 vaccines, and the government has funded them for the manufacture. This stock closed the day on Monday at $15.30. It today closed 31.25, up 7.38. This has been a straight up run every day this week. So it was up 31% today, but in late trading, it's actually trading 34.54, up another $3.15. So for the Monday through Thursday, the stock is up roughly $20 or 133%. Okay, everyone, have a good evening, and I'll be back in the morning.